made a funny haha joke about Joe Biden today, which makes me incredibly based.
Guys, he's racist and anti-Semitic. He's based.
I'm based.
Guys, drop him. He's a racist and an anti-Semite.
I'm not racist. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm just based.
All right.
I'm not
that on a
racist or
t-shirt.
anti-Semitic. I'm both.
Put that on a t-shirt.
All right. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome back to the 5th episode of HauC3ast. My name is Anakin Skywalker. We have a few topics today. What do we want to start with?
So should we ease into this, or should we just go like?
I think we should ease into it.
Okay, cool. Because
Honestly.
this episode's gonna get we might do it after the break, but it's gonna get a little weird.
Yeah. So, whenever your parents have a never mind.
I thought we
I
were
don't-
easing into it.
I was easing into it. Do we want to just go into this?
Okay,
Viewers,
we're
I
talking
just
about
wanna let you know.
blowjobs.
Oh, okay. I was about
We've
to say,
been-
I'm just
we've been
as
trying
lost as
to-
you guys are.
We have we didn't tell Corbin about what we were going to talk about.
Oh yeah, no, we
But
did not. Sorry.
we are going to talk about how like the optimal PSI for a blowjob, as well as
No.
the optimal strokes per minute for a hand job.
No, I have
Corbin,
done
do you wanna
very
start?
extensive. I have done very extensive mathematical equations to figure this out.
I said Corbin, do you want to start?
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
No, I want to talk about math with Colin over here.
No, I don't want to talk about math.
Let's
Talk
talk
about
about math.
blowjobs.
Let's talk about math, my friend.
No, we're not talking about math.
I feel math plays a very important role.
I was
in...
joking about the mathematical calculations. I didn't do any research. I'm just gonna start pulling numbers out of my ass.
pressure per inch.
What?
Well, I'm thinking at least I don't know, 50 pounds of pressure per inch.
I agree.
That's what we were thinking. PSI
50 PSI is optimal.
50 PSI minimum for. So girls, whenever you're sucking your guy's dick,
with a
make sure it's at
maximum of
about
65.
make sure
with,
it is a minimum of 50 PSI.
with a maximum of 65. Because if you start to suck too hard,
Actually,
the air will actually pass through the skin and go into the bloodstream and can cause aneurysm.
let's talk about this again. How about 50,000 PSI?
That is too much.
I don't think that's physically possible.
That's not physically possible. Also,
Is 50
people suck the
even
dick off.
possible?
50,000
I don't even know
PSI
if
is
50
what
is
you
possible.
get from the
This is not serious, in case you couldn't tell.
when the when the firing pin in a firearm strikes the primer, you get 50,000 PSI in 9
on
mil.
certain bullets, yes, but how in the world does that relate to blowjobs?
Because it's the perfect amount. Like,
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
I don't get why. I don't
50,000
get
PSI? Do you have any
Okay,
idea
Corbin,
how much pressure that is?
Corbin, let's think of it this way. If you're getting your dick sucked, do you really want it to be the equivalent of a gunshot?
You will not have a dick
Is that a
anymore.
rhetorical
She
question?
will
Because
suck
yes,
it off of your body at
Yes.
50,000 PSI.
I'm pretty
Do
sure that
you-
would kill them too.
Probably.
Probably.
I want to meet the girl who couldn't get 50,000 PSI.
She's probably in
don't.
jail because the dude who got a blowjob from her sued her for
She's
physical harm.
probably somewhere
she's
under.
dead.
She's probably somewhere under some soil.
All right.
Or she's somewhere among us.
Stop.
Shut the fuck
Stop.
up.
That wasn't an Among Us joke.
That was definitely an Among Us joke.
She's living somewhere among the human population. She could be
Stop saying
any
among.
one of us.
Stop saying among.
A part of.
There you go. That's better.
I just can't say those words anymore. Nobody can.
Yeah, no, that's illegal. It's outlawed on this podcast. No,
Dang it.
Sam.
All right. What's the optimal PSI for getting your nuts sucked?
Okay, so for nut sucking, the nuts are more brittle, so you want to maybe
Yeah.
have the PSI. Maybe
75,000.
I said
That's
half.
That's
Not increase,
half.
not increase by 50%, decrease by 50%.
No, that's not. That's an increase by 25%. You dumb shit.
No, you went from 50,000 to 75,000. That's
I don't see the problem.
I said they're more brittle. You want to lower the pressure.
Not 75,000 psi.
I'm talking like 25 at the most.
Okay,
Maybe
listen.
15.
Listen. It's only 75,000 tons per inch. Per
Wait,
square inch.
I'm sorry. We're
Or
doing.
not tons. Pounds.
I would say tons. There is. That
It's
is
like-
impossible. 50,000 pounds is already impossible for a human to produce, let alone 75,000 tons.
What do you think?
That's 150,000 pounds. Wait, is it?
What's the PSI released from a 50 BMG round?
Depends on the round. So, like,
Well,
if we're talking like a normal round, it's probably I think like 50 to 55,000 psi. But here, hold on. I'm gonna do some research. 50 BMG. Chamber pressure. So typical PSI is about 45 or 54,000 PSI with a maximum of about 60,000 PSI for hotter
Corbin,
power.
where'd you go? Actually, that's
Okay.
not that bad. That actually looked really good.
thank you.
Yep.
But yeah, typically about at the most about 60,000 PSI is what you're going to expect in terms of chamber pressure from a 50 BMG.
Okay, so that's.
I don't know. I just don't think it's enough.
100,000.
Maybe. Now we're getting somewhere. No, I already said 75,000, like, at the very least.
75,000 is that's well above what a typical 50 BMG is. It's getting you like tank round pressure.
No, that's not that bad.
75,000. No, it's that's
You
not
know,
super
getting
far
hit
off.
by a tank shell every time. Shit.
Okay, what kind of tank?
I love
what
getting
shell?
shot by a tank whenever
Is
my
it
girl sucks my.
Is it a high explosive anti-tank fin stabilized? Is it just a is it a high explosive squash head?
Let's just go with something simple. Let's go with the heat shell.
Okay, so not even fin stabilized, just a straight heat.
Like the heat itself, not the pressure from firing it.
Okay, so just hit with a a heat round. What gun though? Like we're talking like
We're
a
not
75
talking
mil.
PSI anymore.
We're
I'm
talking like
just
we're talking like a 120 mil, a 105, a 90 mil, like.
I'm just talking about, just a 30 millimeter heat.
Okay,
I think that would be
that's small.
I know. You can't withstand it either way. It doesn't really matter what size it is.
Well, yeah, but if you're gonna go all the way, I mean, you might as well like.
Okay,
I have a
fine.
saying.
Go
If you're gonna
120
spit,
millimeter.
I have a saying. If you're gonna spit in the face of God, you might as well go all the way.
I want my dick to be sucked sucked with the equivalent of an explosion about 50 megatons of TNT.
You want you want that SAR bomba head.
Yeah.
Forget
I would
head.
say,
Let's
well,
go warhead.
I would say if you find a babushka who is within the blast radius, she might be able to do that.
Forget about getting head. Let's get some warhead.
Yo, in that warhead.
How often do you think that it happened in the trenches of World War One?
What? Just some other dude just sucking a guy off while he's shooting over the trench? Probably
Yeah.
not often, but it might have
You mean
happened.
getting hit by a nuke or?
No, no, you idiot.
Yeah,
Getting
because
sucked
nukes
off.
definitely existed in World War One.
Yes, because
I
in
thought you said two.
1917, nuclear
No, I said
bombs
in
existed.
the trenches in World War One. Where were there trenches in World War Two?
The war trenches
Pacific
just wasn't
Ocean.
famous. World War One is famous for its trenches.
Trench warfare began in France in World War One.
Well, all bad things come from France, so.
We all know that. Like the color white, French
Wait a
people,
minute.
What do you
Okay,
mean the
French
color
Canadians.
white?
on flags.
Canadians.
Like, oh wait,
Oh, I just got what you meant.
Jesus.
Haha, surrender joke.
French people
Ha
bad joke.
ha 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 ha. The French are pussies. GIGN, please do not kick in my door. I actually like you guys. You guys are. Wait, no. Yeah, it is GIGN. That's French Special Forces counterterrorism.
Do you mean
stuff.
Jada Pinkett Smith?
Let's
No,
stop
the
there.
the French counterterrorism unit GIGN, which stands for Wars in France. The French that I can't pronounce.
What?
I'm gonna get smacked by Will Smith.
He's on his way
My
right now.
wife's name out
your
fucking
mouth.
mouth.
No, you have to get the give my wife's name.
Name.
You have to open your
Will Smith
mouth.
just smacked the shit out of me. I love Chris Rock's reaction. Just Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. I want
Bro,
to get
that
the shit smacked out of me by Will Smith.
bro, that would be an. I don't even want to say that would be an honor. That would just be.
You've been smacked by like.
I
You've been
mean, like
smacked by Will
any
Smith.
famous person, I guess.
I'm gonna say I like to get my shit kicked in by John Cena.
Uh,
That is a joke.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
a joke.
go on, like,
Okay. We've talked at length about the optimal PSI for a blowjob. I think the generally agreed upon is somewhere between 50 and 50,000 PSI.
85,000, but yeah,
65.
screw you.
Sorry, between 50 and 85,000.
Okay,
Alright.
we'll
When do
settle
we
it
get
there.
85,000?
All right, shut the fuck up. Let's go on to the optimal strokes per minute for a hand job.
Okay.
Colin, what do you
So-
think?
So the real question is, does your girl break out a metronome when she does it?
You gotta get your rhythm practice and
Does that add or subtract to the hot?
Okay. I just want
That
everyone.
depends on the
I
metronome.
just want everyone to imagine.
I don't want to.
Mainly guys. You're with your girl.
Right.
She, you both are really horny. She pulls down your pants, and then pulls out a metronome.
And not just any metronome, like a fucking like. God, what is
Not
that?
like an app on your phone,
Yeah.
but like a Dr. Beat 9000 and a Megavox.
With the long range extender. Yeah, with the long range extender.
Yeah, and the
And doesn't just use the normal
and
voice.
voice
She
number
uses-
4.
Yeah, let's say she uses good old
Not
Stephanie.
voice
if you're
number
not in
four.
if
She
you're in marching
uses
band, you probably
Stephanie.
know Stephanie or whatever name you call her by.
So are
If
you listening
don't-
to voice number 4? Or are you
1,
listening
2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. The
Okay,
world's
okay. That might be
that
a little
voice.
fast. Let's slow down. Let me
Well,
calculate
that's-
this. Let me grab my
No,
Do you
notebook.
think that's
it's-
fast?
That's the optimal speed, 160.
Well, are you going quarter notes or are you doing whole notes?
That's quarter.
Alright, maybe.
That's the quarter note speed.
What's your guys' opinion on this matter? What?
Well,
do you
well,
I
do?
think Probably somewhere around 200.
Yeah, I would say we're in the ballpark of 160 to 200 is good. Of course, it does depend on how long you want it to last. So if you want to do like
You're
120,
like calculated.
if for some reason your girl wants to give you a really long ass hand job, she could do fucking 60 beats per minute. I don't know. It all depends on how long you want it to go. If you want it to go fast, 250.
Well, let's see.
500.
500 beats per minute. 10,000 beats per minute.
Let's just. I just want to give everyone a demonstration of 500 beats per minute.
How about we don't give them a demonstration of 5 minutes? How about we just let them hear it?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
I forgot what speed it is, but there's a point where if you put a metronome
Alright.
high enough, you can't even hear the division between the notes. It just sounds like a breach.
All right. This is as high as my metronome goes.
If you can do it that fast, I'll give you $500. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I have an idea.
There it is. I think that would be best.
Oh my god.
It sounds like my game just crashed.
It does. Dude, my Xbox Bros, it sounded exactly like that.
Okay, you know the Xbox controller? You know console controllers when they vibrate?
Yeah, it sounds like that.
It just flams.
Now, personally, when it comes to rhythm, I prefer to use two hands to do a 3-2 polyrhythm. Yeah, something like that. Those are flams.
Let's see, if we subtract
Oh man.
14 from 134.
So, what that one... Hold on, let me
It's 60.
give an-
I've
let me
concluded
just
it's
give another
60.
demonstration. This is 50 or 500 BPM with a 16th note subdivision. If your girl can do that,
It will last 5 seconds, literally.
you better fuck. No. Your skin will be pulled off.
That is fair. You may experience extreme lacerations on the skin. Maybe
True
the possibility,
lacerations.
maybe
This would.
maybe possibility of the vein on the bottom of the shaft, and possibly
my
having
God.
some sort of damage to it.
What's that?
Hyperextension of the head.
What's that thing motorcyclists experience why they wear leather jackets when they skid across the road? What's
Road
that called?
rash.
Road rash. Yeah, forget lacerations. That would just road rash right through.
Well, no, that's why she's going to use lotion, so that way you don't get road rash. You just get minor
That
lacerations.
lotion would be gone pretty quick.
Well, so that way, actually, no, she doesn't use that. She uses motor oil so it can handle the temperature. It'd work.
Might not be good for you though. Who
No,
cares? It won't be.
it's fine if you get motor oil on your skin. Trust me, it's completely fine.
It won't be there for very long.
Yeah, just gotta use a little bit of that Dawn dish soap. That's what they
Dawn
use
dish
to
soap.
rescue the penguins or whatever they get in the oil.
Any input? Then
No.
why?
I don't know. I already gave my answer. Like from like 180 to 200.
Yeah, I'm over 160 guy.
I could make a joke here, but I'm not going to.
No, make it.
I'm probably the only one here who has experience.
That is fair.
I doubt that.
Nah, he ain't bullshitting.
I don't want to be here all of a sudden.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
No, it's
I
not that
wonder
that's happened.
why.
It's that Colin knows about it.
Yeah, he DM'd me.
It happened to the base drum walkers.
No, it wasn't. Who do you think? It wasn't me who did it.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was.
I
That's
think you were
bullshit.
drunk.
I probably was. Wait, was it around winter time?
Jesus.
I'll say because
Yeah,
I was kind of going
during.
through some.
Yeah, it was during
'cause I was.
Winter Drumline.
We did.
Someone
Yeah,
let me out of this
we didn't
podcast.
do winter drum.
Yeah, yeah, we did
No, we didn't.
in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, I was kind of going through some shit, so I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
So I was drunk more often than not.
Anyway,
Were you also
let's move
high?
off.
That is a joke.
Let's legally,
Legally,
but
that's
let's
a
move
joke.
off this topic because I'm getting sick of it. You said we had a lot of plans tonight. What else we got?
That's honestly actually like most of it. We're gonna do
Well,
the next part in
Thank
the
you
next
guys for
segment.
tuning. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll
No, we're
see
not
you.
done yet.
Oh,
We are 21 minutes in.
why did that take 21 minutes?
It feels like we've been there for 4 hours. Oh man.
Bro, people keep telling me about the Doctor Strange movie, how good it was. Was it
I
really?
didn't think it was all that, honestly.
I
That's
haven't
not.
seen it yet.
I didn't think it was all that. I think there were some good parts and there were some really, really shitty parts
Yo,
of the
another
movie. that I
Colin
just didn't
spoiler
like.
review. 5
I'm
minutes.
not gonna
No
spoil it because
spoilers.
Hammond hasn't seen it. I won't spoil it for him.
I am perfectly
seen
fine
it.
with you spoiling it.
Okay.
No, I
Oh.
want the 5-minute spoiler-free review like we did last time.
Okay,
No.
so no. Okay, you know what? I would tell you honestly, the trailer is totally full of shit. The trailer is nothing like how the movie plays out. So, of course, the director of the movie was Sam Raimi, who did a lot of really good horror movies, and he did, I believe, Army of Darkness and Evil Dead, which is good. Another horror movie really called Drag Me to Hell, which is really good. And of course, it's Doctor Strange movie, so visual effects wise, it's absolutely fantastic. It's definitely not a visually uninteresting movie to watch. There's I have a couple problems with the movie, mainly to do with the end, the very last little bit of the end. So at the end of the movie, basically Doctor Strange uses the Book of Evil or whatever it's called to do something. Don't totally remember the end of the movie, but they're typically the I think it's called Darkhold is what the book's called, has some side effects whenever you use it, and it kind of corrupts your body a little bit. And then Wong asks him if he's okay. He's like, "Yeah, I feel fine." And then at the very end of the movie, he has he has a very bad like headache almost, and then a third eye appears in his forehead, which is what the alternate reality evil Doctor Strange had. And then it's kind of like, and then the movie ends, and it's sort of like, well, like how will he deal with that? And then the end credit scene shows him completely fine, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I have never hated an end credit scene in a Marvel movie so much in my entire life. So it completely removes all of the tension from that scene. There's no like
I've heard that the
It's just-
movie was more Wanda than.
yeah, it was. It felt like this if it was a Doctor Strange movie, but he just sort of took a back seat. It was very much it should have honestly not even been called a Doctor Strange movie. It could have been
It was more
they
of
could
just
have
Wanda in the multiverse of madness.
yeah, they could have probably rebranded it as Wanda Maximoff in the Multiverse of Madness, and it would have worked out because it felt like her movie, really. She got just as much, if not more, screen time than Doctor Strange did in the whole movie. I mean, I think Wanda did. I think what else? I think Wanda was good in the movie. She's definitely an interesting villain. The whole villain thing I didn't totally see coming because it felt like all of the lessons that she learned out in WandaVision were just kind of thrown out the window. Is it? I don't
Wait,
totally love that.
Wanda was the villain here?
Yes, she was. So she's trying to get her kids back that were in WandaVision. It's apparently all the alternate reality for kids.
Wasn't the WandaVision kind of her kind of letting that go?
Yeah, exactly. So she WandaVision, and all of a sudden she's back on her bullshit at the beginning of this movie.
That's kind of weird.
I mean, it's probably because of the dark hole evil magic thing that corrupted her or whatever, but
Also, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
relevant essentially. The only
Interesting.
reason you'd even need to watch it would be just to get the context for her kids. And she strangely doesn't mention Vision whatsoever in the entire movie, so don't know what that's about. Would think
Did
that
her
that
did she end up getting her kids back?
no, she doesn't. She dies
Nice.
supposedly.
They kill her
She
off.
she collapse she's so basically the dark hold the book is only a copy, and the actual dark hold is inscribed in this temple on a mountain. At the very end of the movie, she collapses the temple on top of herself, supposedly killing herself. She probably found a way out, and she'll be in another movie. I'm pretty sure because it's kind of a lame way for her to die. But there was when I went into the theater to watch this movie,
Not
within the
only is it a
first like
strange way for her to die, it's
yeah,
also
it is.
like kind of isn't her contract still?
I think so. It's just it doesn't totally make sense for her to. I don't think she actually died. I think she'll probably pop up in another movie with some sort of bullshit retcon excuse for how she somehow survived a fucking 100-foot tall tower collapsing on top of her.
I think I just came up with a title for this episode. Sorry,
What?
continue.
Okay.
No,
But whenever the trailers I feel are almost a little bit misleading because the trailers would lead you to believe that this is a Doctor Strange movie. And it's a normal Marvel movie, but once I got about 25 minutes in, it was pretty clear this was not a totally normal Marvel movie. The thing I liked, it was for at least for a Marvel movie, it was definitely darker in tone and a bit more gore and stuff, which was honestly kind of cool to see. And it wasn't a horror movie, but there was multiple aspects of horror movies in it, which was really cool. And all the cameos from the like the alternate universe Avengers, which were the Illuminati for some damn reason. But you'll see John Krasinski plays Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four. Charles Xavier is in there. Of course, Stewart, or not Patrick Stewart. Shit, yeah, he's in it. Captain America isn't Captain America. It's Agent Carter, so it's Captain Carter. So that's kind of cool. And then they have um they have Captain Marvel, but it's not like another character from the MCU. She's just black. That's the only thing that's really different. Like it'd be kind of cool if they maybe took a different character and made Captain Marvel that, but no, they just kind of owned it in
maybe
with
use the
her.
comic. Wait, hold on. I'm pretty
Well,
sure they could have just used the comic book version of Captain Marvel, which I'm pretty
yeah.
sure is a male.
What they could have done actually, I think would have been cool, is if they got the guy who was like Captain Marvel's mentor and made him Captain Marvel. That would have been interesting. But I don't know. That wasn't in there. Captain Marvel felt a little phoned in, and they also had Black Bolt, which is cool too. And he has one of the best deaths in the whole movie. So they're like expositing like, oh well, Black Bolt even talks, so fucking kill you or some shit. And then if he opens his mouth, he'll kill you. And then Wanda says, "What mouth?" And the camera switches back to him, and his mouth is completely gone, like in the Matrix. And then he eventually starts making noise, and he implodes his own head. So like the top of his skull like goes soft, and then blood comes out of his nose. It's pretty cool. that was really cool. And then Wanda turns Jim from The Office into blue Play-Doh spaghetti.
Oh,
So that was fun. Um, Captain Carter got cut in half by her own shield. That was actually a pretty cool scene. And then Captain Marvel got off easy. She got crushed by a statue. Although
Easy.
Charles Xavier got his neck snapped. So like Charles goes into Wanda's mind, and then like he's trying like so Wanda at this point's in full Scarlet Witch mode, and he tries to like pull Wanda's the normal Wanda's conscience out, and then this like red smoke comes over, and then like the hands like come out of where Wanda was and grab his neck and snap his neck. It's really
it
cool.
sounds to me like they were trying to fit too much into this
Yeah, it
movie.
felt
How
like
long was this movie?
it was typical Marvel length. So it was like a little over 2 hours.
Oh,
But it felt like this was like it almost felt like they took the ideas of like 3 2-hour movies and just kind of like crunched into a 2 hour long supercut essentially. And
yeah.
the
Yeah.
evil Doctor Strange in it was kind of cool. I did mention earlier with Doctor Strange that the evil Doctor Strange had a third eye in his forehead, which was really cool when he opened that up because it's just like kind of it's very random. It's real creepy, and I love that. Um, Also, the evil Doctor Strange gets killed because he gets thrown out of the window of the Sanctum Sanctorum and lands onto a fence post and gets impaled. That was cool.
Is this a rated R movie?
No, this is still PG-13
There's no way.
because there's not a lot. It's only I think the only reason is because there's not a lot of swearing and the blood is pretty fake. But this somehow made it. I would love to see a rated R cut of this movie because it'd be probably fantastic.
I
Alright.
don't
But
think.
somehow
that-
it made what
Sorry, what? What were you gonna say before I cut you off?
somehow it's PG-13 still,
That's
but it's
fine.
like it's probably because the gore is not as much as it could be.
That's unfortunate. But anyways, we're gonna hit pause. I need some water, or I need to fill up on water again. We need to find some videos for our
Oh.
next segment, and yeah, we'll be back in a second. And we are back. We all have for our next segment, we all have an apology video from a YouTuber, and we're going to be going through the comments of them. I have Logan Paul's "So Sorry" video from when he uploaded a dead body to his YouTube channel for clout. Colin, what do
It
you
was
have?
probably an accident.
Probably.
I have Gus Johnson's half-assed apology video, not the satire one, the actual one.
And Corbin, what do you have?
Got pyrocynicals over here. Comments are
Alright.
fucking great.
All right, good. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take turns. I'll start. The first comment. Travis Scott's apology makes this look like a masterpiece. Which I'm gonna be honest, it really does. Travis Scott's apology was
Yeah, it was
what
just
the hell.
dude. I've seen like student films with better acting than that. I could make a more convincing apology video than that.
He fucking rubbing his head the entire time.
I'm like sobbing, dude. Well, crying if he even was crying.
All right, Colin, you're up.
All right, so if you don't have any context to the Gus Johnson situation, too fucking bad.
No. You describe some context.
Okay, so I'll give you some context. So basically, his girlfriend had a medical emergency, and he just didn't want to go there because he was out with the boys, and led to them separating, and then he didn't upload for a while. This is him explaining it and the content, and just The the comments are just fucking gold. So the first one here we have. This is technically the second comment that shows up, but it says here, Gus brilliantly managed to sound completely disingenuous. He really nailed the fake YouTuber apology once again. Hilarious parody, Gus. Great job.
This is the real one, right?
Yeah, this is the real ass apology. He had a fake like satire video. This is
I can't tell if I'm lagging or him.
absolutely great. You'll love to see it.
What did you say? I lagged.
Skill issue.
Okay.
Or
Anyways,
shove.
Corbin, what do you have?
I've got pyrocynicals over here.
I mean the comment. Oh, actually, before we do this, if you
What
don't know any
context?
context about the pyrocynical thing, because Corbin doesn't either. What happened is he got accused of grooming a 16-year-old when he was 19. I think he was 19.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, 15-year-old,
But
19-year-old.
15 and 19. When in reality, there was what they were doing. Had no ties to the. It was a huge gray area because it was like fantasy, and it never led to any actual nudes or anything. So I don't know. It's a
No
gray
comments.
area that he got away with, which honestly I think he should because it's kind of dumb. But that's my
And what
opinion on the situation.
is it because he likes androids?
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
That's definitely part of the
He
reason.
so I completely forgive Pyrocynical personally because he prefers Android over iPhone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, the first thing I see when I scroll down into his comic section,
Comics.
comic section, yes, comic section. It's
Alright,
very
cool.
comical, comedical.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Pyro may be a degenerate furry, but he's our degenerate furry. Now, I have absolutely no context on this, and this throws me for a loop here. I have no idea what's happening here.
It was furry roleplay.
I gathered that. Thank you.
Yep. Alright, my turn. Hello there. With the what grandma picture, profile picture. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
No, I can't say I do.
Give me some context.
I no.
Okay.
But anyways, hello there says, this speech touched me in a way my uncle couldn't.
That can go in the YouTube comments Hall of Fame,
All right,
as that is one of the single greatest comments.
Colin, your turn.
All right, so the next comment I have from Justin says, "Wow, this is a flawless representation of all fake apologies on YouTube. Good job, Gus. The only thing missing is you subbing the camera in your pet dog's face to get sympathy from the viewers. But overall, a hilarious sketch."
I assume a lot of them are just making fun of him by
Yeah,
by
saying this
making
was a
it
great sketch.
when it wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
It eases the pain to pretend.
I mean, there was another
Anyway.
comment here that does say it says, "Yeah, definitely better than one of your sketches."
One of your better sketches.
No, definitely, yeah, definitely one of your better sketches.
Anyway.
All right.
My
Corb, your turn.
EDP 445 bad ending. Call me Carson neutral ending.
I got cut off of at you saying call me Carson.
Call me
So-
Carson neutral ending. Pro Jared good ending. Pyrocynical true ending.
Okay. My next comment. So I want you guys to picture something. A YouTuber does something extremely stupid and has to apologize for it. And what you hear the following. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. And this video wouldn't be possible without Raid Shadow Legends.
My favorite VPN.
Could you imagine your favorite YouTuber apology was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? Hi,
The
Mom.
Best apology video ever.
Okay. Anyways, that was the comment. Foozy Overwatch. Imagine if he went, this video wouldn't be possible without Raid Shadow Legends. Alright. Colin, your turn.
All right, we have a short but sweet little burn here. It says here, "I'm so proud of you, Gus. You're becoming an outstanding actor."
God, again, they're just pretending it's sketch, and I find that absolutely incredible. Now, Pyrocynical admitting that he's into furry inflation is the equivalent of Bruce Wayne admitting that he's Batman.
Honestly, really true.
Yep.
Now, you know
Okay,
that
so
meme that Bruce Wayne admits that he's Batman quite a lot?
yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Anyway, Camden.
My next one is how teachers think bullies will be after watching an anti-bullying video.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it goes.
All right, Colin.
All right. We got this comment. It says, "Haven't seen an accurate YouTube apology parody in a while. Using foolish as a stand-in for abusive and caused hurt instead of PTSD were hilarious comedic choices. Great bit as always. Keep up the good work."
Do you think some people actually thought this was a skit?
No. Everyone knew this was legit.
All right,
Just-
Corbin. Corbin, your turn. Your turn.
How were you groomed? Well, you see, I found this document that says the PSI stored in the balls.
Is that an actual comment?
There are a lot of comments like this. I have a lot.
There is a random
following
P
this.
stored in the balls comment.
Yeah. So one thing, the guy who was accusing Pyro of grooming, he went on some like stream.
Horribly long tangent.
He went on some stream, and this guy asked, "How are you groomed?" So that's where a lot of those jokes are coming from.
Oh, okay.
And it's because he responded with, it's like, I don't know.
You just stored in the
But-
balls.
All right, this next one, like him or not, you gotta respect him for having the balls to keep this up with comments on.
That is fair.
I swear, YouTuber apologies are the most hilarious things on the internet. Anyways, Colin?
All right. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, here. Jenna Marbles felt worse about putting a fish in a slightly small tank than Gus about leaving his partner alone to deal with the worst terrible non-apology. There's nothing funny. That's just pure rage.
From Salty Legion 58. Look at his hair. He can't even groom himself.
Damn.
It's okay, Logan. Everyone makes mistakes, just like your parents. All right, Colin.
Let's see. What do we got here? Remember when he used to make fun of these apology videos until he made one himself? The internet is a wild place.
Corbin,
Yes.
your turn.
Okay, so how were you groomed? The FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage test that progressively gets more
You made
difficult
that
as they
shit
continue.
up.
The test
made
is used
that
to
shit
measure
up.
students'
I-
aerobic.
I doubt he made it up. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's an actual comment.
From Mr. Crocken69.
Yeah, Corbin wouldn't
that's
have just
legit.
come up with.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's legit. Corbin wouldn't have just come up with that name on his own. Anyways,
I'm not that funny.
Mistakes make you stronger. His mother. I am God.
That sounds about right.
All right, Colin.
And we have a no dislikes joke. Wow, no dislikes. This guy must have been forgiven by everyone.
Yep.
That's to be expected. When was that one posted?
When the video was uploaded
Of course.
3 months ago.
What, that was only 3 months ago?
Yeah, this was uploaded on
Wait,
the
you have
23rd
Gus
of
Johnson,
January.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
I was
uploaded on
looking
the
at Jake Paul's
23rd
and I was
of-
very confused.
I'll say this is uploaded on the 23rd of January 2022.
Holy shit, Jake Paul's was 4.5 years ago.
Yeah. That happened a
Oh,
long ass time ago.
I feel old.
You're fucking 15.
You're
Shit.
s- Speaking of your mom, ZZ and Z, I can't get how someone who genuinely laughed at your mom joke with no punchline is a groomer.
All right. Steve Davidson. He's straining every fiber of his being to not dab on those haters.
I want to hurt myself after hearing that.
Me too. All right, I have another one that I want to say.
All right.
Canadians when they accidentally bump someone on the shoulder. Oh, I have another perfect one. From the dislike button 5 months ago.
boy.
They can't get rid of me. All right. Colin, your turn.
All right. I find myself caught in a loop because of this video. On one hand, Gus is an amazing actor, so this sketch is perfectly done. But on the other hand, it's so good that it makes me think it really is sincere. But again, if it's Gus, so it's Gus, so it's a great joke. I could keep looping again and again, but I'll just say this sketch is amazing and leave it at that, I guess.
Sorry, what? Say that one more time.
Fuck you. All right. I find myself caught in a loop because of this video. On one hand, Gus is an amazing actor, So this sketch is perfectly done. But on the other hand, it's so good it makes me think it really is sincere. But then again, it's Gus, so great joke. I could keep looping again and again, but I'll just say this sketch is amazing and leave it at that, I guess.
All right,
Bro,
Corbin, your
this
turn.
this is such a fucking Chad response. Never before did I think someone admitting to a fat furry roleplay could come off as such a king. From Stove with his Cowboy Bebop profile picture.
Yeah, of course I'm a Cowboy Bebop profile picture would post that.
Don't.
That makes too much damn sense.
Logan, I'm the most hated YouTuber. A year later, James, hold my palate, sister. And then we have another dislike joke. No dislikes? What a forgiving community.
Colin.
Yeah. Let's see here. What
All right,
do we got?
good one.
Aha, a based one. Girlfriend, I'm dying. Please take me to the hospital. Gus. Saturdays are for the boys. Based and poggers at all times.
Right, Corbin?
Bro, how were you groomed? According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be. These are just gonna keep coming. These are 90% of the comments under this video.
Like that.
This is gonna be 90% of the comments, I'm telling you right now.
This is gonna be the rest of the podcast at this rate.
All right.
God, the next one's gonna be like Hitler's speech at the next one.
All right.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I gotta leave a comment real quick.
Oh no.
All right. Okay. From okay, so the comment above this one has I think John Cena with a male pattern baldness.
Huh.
So that's fun. But anyways, this comment, I should have never posted the video. Every 24 hours, another day passes. Like, no shit.
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
Oh, before we go on to the next one, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. Category, entertainment. All right, Colin.
All right, let's see here. The amount of mental gymnastics he's doing to avoid saying how he abused his girlfriend is sending me into the stratosphere.
Bro, the biggest plot twist here is Pyro admitting that he's actually straight. I'm not finding any more good comments.
I want to apologize to the victim. A little late there, bud.
I hate you too.
Oh, I gotta take a lap after that.
A little late there, bud.
Yeah, just a little.
All right, Colin, do you have anything that can top that one?
This is it's not gonna top. This is just a random ass comment that is on the video. Did you know the first bulletproof vest was invented by a pizza guy because he was tired of getting shot? Anyways, my wife is terminally ill. That is straight up the comment.
All right, we have another Canadian joke.
Oh boy.
When a Canadian kills a fly. All right,
Yeah.
Corbin, do you have anything else, or do you want to just like
I have
skip?
one more, but I'm not sure if you want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
How were you groomed? Connection terminated. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. I've seen this same comment 6 times. Just the Elizabeth one.
Okay. This speech touched me almost as much as my girlfriend touches me.
Hey.
I feel this one. Some guy said, "I'm just here to read the comments, to be honest."
Yeah.
All right.
Here, let's see. Is there any more funny?
I've scrolled down so far, it's just people
Ah, yes.
roasting his
Here,
hairstyle.
we have just a random fact. I'm gonna say it for anyone else who needs to hear it. The best YouTube apology is no apology.
I disagree.
Pyrocynicals
That is
was pretty
exactly. You
good.
can't make fun of their
Okay.
of their
Actually,
apology.
that's fair, but in terms of if you actually release something, Pyrocynical has the best apology.
Yeah.
Hands down. It was
Well, then-
it was straight to the point. He admitted to what he did. He defended himself, and yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I think he had the best, and still does. But anyways, no, there are Uguay master accidents. It's like, what do you mean?
That doesn't make sense. That's not how the meme goes.
No, there are Uguay from master accidents.
That doesn't even. God, I need to stop yawning.
So we're on PewDiePie's apology video here, and one of the top comments is from Bridge. I'm so sorry, Pewds. I shouldn't have been there.
Dang.
It's not even funny. It's just
Sad.
All right. When against community guidelines, gets #1 on top trending. This is what's wrong with YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, Colin.
Here, let's see. Do we have anything funny? Let's see. Do we have anything funny?
Oh yeah, that's actually true. Imagine how different the world would be if he never went into that forest.
That would be weird. How different would YouTube be at that point?
He would probably
don't wanna
still be
think about
daily
that.
uploading.
Probably, yeah.
If one more person comments, "Who's here during quarantine?" I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Whoever leaves it is like, who's here during quarantine? Go and jump off a bridge, please.
His parents must be so proud.
I bet they are.
All right. But anyways, guys, what have we learned today?
Don't be a dickhead
Harrison Nichols a furry?
and use proper PSI while sucking a dick.
At least 50,000. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, viewing, listening, and
Oh,
subscribing.
finally.
Do we have any closing remarks?
Ladies, take this scientific data and use it.
Do not do that.
Yes.
What do you
do
mean
it.
do not do that?
This is I have put
65,000
about-
PCI.
PCI?
That's what I.
Hey,
Yes,
that's a lot of PCI Express lanes. I wish I had that many.
I do have that many.
No,
Oh.
you don't.
Oh, I will.
All right. Oh,
In the
But-
stream.
what do you mean stream? We're not streaming. But I
We
don't
are
know.
recording.
Anyways, thank you for watching, viewing, listening, and subscribing. I already said this. I'm gonna say it again. But I hope you guys are here for our next episode. Maybe next week.
Maybe.
Hopefully. We've basically just decided if we miss a week, we're not gonna talk about it.
What do you mean? We've
This is the
never
only
missed
time
a
we're
week.
going to talk about it.
Yeah. This is the
What are
last
you
time we're
guys
gonna
talking
talk about
about?
missing weeks.
Yep.
But-
We've never missed a week.
Shut up, Corbin.
All
You're
right.
the one.
See you guys hopefully next week.